Hello there, my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to Let's Play Detective Pikachu. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we arrived here on the cruise ship, and we started looking around to see where our goes. Today we're going to continue our adventure and explore around. Now, if you guys remember, we talked to the Frillish over here, and we were going to place an order with it. We finally figured out how to order. We figured out the combo. They've been doing a lot of craziness here to order some books. Huh? You asked for it. First thing is the proper type of drink. So let's ask for some iced tea.
Next, we order the sugar cubes. How many do we want?
All right, we're gonna want, how about 4 sugar cubes?
All right, now, how many drinks do we want?
We're gonna go with 6.
That's it, Tim. Give Frillish the order sheet.
Yeah.
We got it wrong. Better luck next time. Seems like we messed up our order somehow.
Let me try again. Let's see if we can figure this out. So we have to order iced tea. I know that's for sure. So how many sugar cubes do we want? Let's go with 6 this time. How many drinks do we want? Let's go with 7 drinks.
That's it, Tim. Give Frillish the order sheet.
Yeah. We did it. Here it is. We got the auctions catalog, ladies and gentlemen. We figured it out.
It looks like more of a menu than a book.
Yeah, let's see what's in it. Prime Treasure Auction Information. Please be sure to have your ticket with you. The dress code is semi-formal.
What? Don't tell me you don't know what dress code means. It's basically telling us how we're supposed to dress up. So for this action, we won't be able to get in unless we're wearing a suit and tie. And wait, auction.
That's what it says, yeah. So there wasn't going to be a show in that room at all. It's an auction. Look, it says this is the lineup for the auction. Detective's Cape, Henry Brothers Recipe Book, Mask of Antiquity.
Hey, isn't that the mask the one we were just looking at? The owner of that suitcase must have intended to put the mask up for bid.
But the mask is a stolen item.
Yeah, it's no ordinary auction. It's almost like a black market. Huh? Tim, take a look. Ours on this list too.
You're right. It's on the list of items for sale.
It looks like whoever wins the bid gets exclusive buying rights for 6 months.
We can't let that happen. We gotta stop them. We need to find a way to sneak into the auction, but how?
Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think we'll be able to walk right in. Said have your tickets with you and the dress code semi-formal, right?
What are you saying?
All we need to do is meet the conditions. Worry about the dress code later. But there was that weird ticket in the suitcase. That must be a ticket for the secret auction. Let's go to the bridge and take a closer look at it.
It looks like there's no show in that room. It's a secret auction where they sell everything, even stolen goods. So now I'm curious if Keith is planning on attending.
The hall for the secret auction. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're going to be able to make our way to the bridge to try to continue on with this adventure. Now we just got to figure out where exactly the bridge is going to be. Let's hurry to the bridge. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, Tim.
Is there a problem?
Well, yes. You see, the mask has gone missing.
Huh?
I took my eyes off it for a moment, and it disappeared.
So, do you think it was stolen?
No. The only ones in the room were me and Nosepass. Nobody else came in.
What could have happened?
Let's ask Nosepass. Hey, did you see anything?
Nose bar.
It disappeared in just the blink of an eye. How could that be?
Nose bar.
You say that's the truth, huh? So it's a closed room robbery. This should be very interesting.
They stole the mask from here in an enclosed room. So let's solve the theft, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be our next case.
So now the mask has gone missing too. Let's see if we can find any trace of it in the room.
Let's try to gather some info from here in the room then, and try to figure out what exactly happened. Looks like the Nosepass doesn't really know what happened here.
Some cold water splashed onto your head when the mask was out of your view.
Water? It doesn't seem like there'd be a leak anywhere here.
Where'd the water come from? You don't know. Oh yeah, you can't look up, can you?
Yeah, so the Nosepass is always going to be facing north, so someone had to have snuck up on it.
So you were staring at the mask the whole time, then what happened? Ship changed direction, the mask moved to where you couldn't see it for an instant, Things moved back to the original position, but the mask was gone.
Hey, it sounds to me like someone controlled the ship and turned it right at the perfect time so the nose pass couldn't see it. That's what I'm thinking here. Let's ask the captain about the crew. He said there were 2 crew members. One was in charge of steering the ship until I arrived. The other came to make a regular report and left as soon as he was done. Where are those 2 now? They're probably hanging around the lounge. Got it. Thank you very much.
Guess we should see what they have to say, huh?
Yeah, we should. It's time for us to head for the lounge. We're not done inspecting the scene. Okay, let's see what else we can find around here then. It's empty, no sign of the ticket or note. It's kind of crazy. They took our ticket, so now we can't get into the auction.
Think we've seen all this is here. We need to get the mask and the ticket to infiltrate the auction. Let's head to the lounge and talk to the 2 crew members who came to this room.
Let's head for the lounge then. It's time to investigate. I'm gonna run my way down to the lounge then and see if we can find who the workers were exactly. It's probably these 2 guys right here. Sorry, do you have a moment? I'd like to ask you about a thing on the bridge. Well, the captain told us you'd gone to the bridge. Alright, let's ask him. This guy's definitely, it says, makes me sad. We pride ourselves on offering a safe, secure cruise. Please, if there's anything I can do, just ask. Alright, we're asking about the time on the bridge. Said I was on the bridge steering the ship, but I went on break. Did you notice anything odd happen while you were on the bridge? Nothing on the bridge, no. The only thing out of the ordinary today happened while I was taking a break in the lounge. When the Pokemon next to me spilled this juice, that's about it. Pokemon spilled this juice? Could have been juice, not water, hitting the nose pass. He said, oh yes, I do remember seeing the mask. I was told not to touch it. It must have been very valuable.
Doesn't look like it is, does it?
It's placed in front of Nosepass. Actually, Nosepass seems to really like the mask.
Maybe Nosepass thinks the mask of Pokemon is similar to itself.
Alright, let's talk to the other guy. Yo, what's up, dude? You know, we saw you on the bridge. Can we get some questions? He said he went to the bridge to deliver my periodic report. I didn't have much to report on, so once I was done, it left. Do you notice anything unusual? I did see Nosepass had a mask in front of it, nothing besides. It wasn't in the room, but there was a strange thing I noticed. What was so strange, my friend? When I stepped out into the hallway after delivering my report, I noticed it was wet. And that's unusual. Yes, it is. It was the top floor, so we don't get any waves. It could be the captain spilled a drink, I guess. That is odd. Thank you very much for your time.
The floor was wet, huh? That does seem strange.
So the floor was wet. Someone spilled their drink. He said, oh, speaking of the bridge, while I was on the deck, one of our passengers wanted to know when my next trip up to the bridge would be. What was this person like? It was the famous chef, Gino. He made a point to double check the time even after I told him. He made it seem like it was something very important. Oh, Gino.
That crew member's testimony was interesting. Sounds like Gino was really interested in finding out exactly when the crew member was going to the bridge.
So you suspect Gino, Pikachu? I don't think that testimony's enough to say he's a suspect.
You're right. The testimony is all we had, but Gino also has a motive for wanting the content of the suitcase. Suitcase had a ticket for the auction. There was some in the auction lineup that Gino would probably want.
Ooh, the Henry Brothers recipe book.
Exactly. Gino told us he was trying to recreate the recipes of the Henry Brothers. The recipe book's real. He's got every reason to want it.
So Gino stole the suitcase because he wanted the tickets? How did he know the ticket would be in that bag?
I think it's more likely the suitcase is actually Gino's. Steph could just be his reclaiming the content in his own bag. We should find out what Gino's up to. Let's ask Amelia and Graham first.
Alright, so where are Amelia and Graham? There they are. Yo, guys, you heard what's going on with Gino? What's going on with Gino? She says she has no idea about Gino. What about you, man? What do you know about Gino? Captain, I'm not even trying to interview, bro. I'm just trying to ask you about Gino. He was here for a while, but he headed out saying he was going to the deck. Gino loves to go to second floor of the deck when he needs to think. Alright, well, looks like we're headed to the second floor in search of Gino. We're getting closer and closer to figuring out this mystery, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are all having a great day and enjoying your time. I've been having a pretty good week. It's a brand new start to the week. I enjoyed my weekend a lot, had a lot of fun, and now I'm ready to get things going and get things rolling. So let's make our way. Oh, what's up, Rose? She said, oh, hello, Tim. Thank you so much for helping me out. Are you on your way to somewhere? She said, no, we're heading back to our room. Snubble okay? It's shaking all over. Sure it's not just still scared of you, Pikachu? Oh, is he worried about Snubble? You see, my darling here accidentally spilled its juice when we were at the lounge. It's been shaking like that ever since. I think it may have given itself a scare.
Those Nubbles the Pokemon the crew member was talking about. Still, you spilled your juice. You're clumsier than I thought. You didn't spill the juice. It was someone else's fault. What are you talking about? You say something invisible drank the juice. You saw it disappear right in front of you. And so you got surprised and growled at it, at which point the cup fell over all the same time. And it bumped into you when it made a run for it. It was wet and cold water again, huh? Interesting testimony.
The drink vanished, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys just heard, it sounds like the Snubble was the one with the drink.
Yes?
There was definitely another Pokemon there. Sounds like a invisible Pokemon. Gotta figure out what exactly it is.
Snubble's testimony was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wonder which Pokemon it is that it saw.
It's definitely worth looking into. First, let's check with Gino. To the deck.
We're headed to the deck, man. See what's going on with Gino. Now, we heard that Gino is going to be on the second floor. So let's make our way on up there. That's also where the Frillish was.
What is it?
We're going to ask you about the mask. Apparently the mask's been stolen. He said, seems rather brash from someone to steal a stolen item. Who's the culprit? Still investigating that. He said, you are? Oh, that's right. You're a detective, aren't you? Mr. Graham mentioned that to me. So how about Gino's alibi? What have you been up to, Gino? He said, I've just been relaxing on the deck since I left the lounge. Although one of the Pokemon at the pool decided to play a prank and splash me with water, so I came up to the second floor to dry off. That must have been a hassle. Well, yes, but it was a great way to get some time to think. I assume you were thinking about recipes. That's right, the Henry Brothers recipes to be precise. I've almost got it. If I succeed in recreating them, it will gain the attention of every gourmet in the world. So ask him about the book. Heard there's a book with all the recipes in it. You mean the Henry Brothers recipe book? If it existed, I wouldn't be going through all this trouble. The recipes are all lost, and it said that no one will ever be able to taste the Henry Brothers cuisine again. That's why recreating the recipes is so meaningful. This is becoming more and more like interrogation. Do you think I'm the culprit? It's not that. Just so we're clear, I was on deck ever since I left the lounge. You can ask around downstairs if you'd like. I'm sure someone saw me get doused at the pool. That is definitely true. There's a guy over here.
Suspicious of Gino, but it seems like he hasn't been to the bridge. Should gather some testimony about Gino. Maybe the Pokemon at the pool knows something.
Those are some of the few people we haven't talked to. It's the Pokemon at the pool. Yo, Frillish, you seen things around here? This is not it. They're talking about the actual Pokemon in the pool. Like the Breon.
Lapras playing with you. Well, that's nice of it.
So that's about the cruise.
Was that your part of the show? Well, what kind of show is that? Recreate balloons that can fit a Pokemon. That's pretty impressive. I didn't realize you had that kind of talent.
So ask about Gino.
One of your balloons popped splash person with water when you were playing with Lapras. What exactly happened? The balloon was empty, but when it popped, Pokemon suddenly appeared from inside. The person got splashed and that Pokemon fell into the pool. So wait, there was a Pokemon in an empty balloon? How's that possible?
So that's how it happened.
Ooh, that surprised me. Okay, I understand now. Right now, you obviously saw me in the balloon, but the one they're talking about was apparently completely empty. Pokemon suddenly appeared in the balloon, fell into the pool, and ran off towards some person.
Person must have been Gino, but what does it mean? Is it saying that there was a Pokemon inside even though the balloon looked empty? Unless it was an invisible Pokemon.
Invisible, that's it. Pokemon must be able to turn invisible, which means...
An invisible Pokemon. Water drops at the bridge. Of course, I got it!
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
A bolt of brilliance! Tim, I figured it out!
Pikachu really doesn't like the water.
The one who stole the mask from the bridge must be that invisible Pokemon. That Gino certainly has an interesting partner. Let's think about how they may have done it.
How did the mask disappear?
It's important we figure out how the invisible Pokemon committed the crime. Is there testimony that tells us when it got onto the bridge?
What testimony tells us when the room was infiltrated?
That's it. The invisible Pokemon fell into the pool, and then it came in with a crew member while it was still wet. Got that? That's why the floor was wet when the crew member left. Now we need to figure out how it stole the mask. After the mask disappeared, was there testimony that helps us figure out how?
What testimony tells us how it was stolen?
That's right. Somehow a drink disappeared. That must have been caused by the invisible Pokemon, too. I'll bet that anything that Pokemon puts in its mouth becomes invisible, which means the mask is in its mouth.
An invisible Pokemon hid it in its mouth.
Now we know how the crime was committed. All we need to figure out is exactly which Pokemon the invisible Pokemon is.
I wonder if it could be in Amelia's notes.
Right, her hand-drawn Pokedex. Let's see if she'll have us let a look. To the lounge.
Let's go to the lounge then. We're getting closer and closer to solving this mystery. Let's go talk to Amelia then and see what she has to say. Yo, Amelia! Can we have a look at that hand-drawn Pokedex of yours? We're close to solving the mystery of the suitcases.
Hey Tim, here it is. It must be the Pokemon we're after.
Kecleon, sneaky and stealthy.
You're right.
I bet it's the Kecleon here. What about Kecleon? I don't know for sure yet, but I think it may have the mask.
Let's see what it says about this Pokemon. It can become visible, but it can't hide the zigzag pattern on its belly. It will reveal itself if it gets surprised.
This could be useful. Tim, gather everyone.
Everyone, I have solved the mystery.
Ha! I knew we could count on you, Tim. Please tell us who's behind this.
Right.
You got this. You know who did it.
Who stole the mask?
The one responsible for the missing item is a certain Pokemon.
Pokemon? But how? The captain assured us that he didn't see anything.
Right. Nothing suspicious entered or left the room.
I'm afraid that you must be mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken at all. I'll tell you exactly how it went down. This specific Pokemon can make itself invisible, so the captain didn't see it. It snuck into the room with the captain and Nosepass and committed the crime while they were distracted.
Then, what happened to my bag?
The culprit still has your bag too, and is here in this room as part of this group. And so is the mysterious Pokemon.
Tim, look carefully. You see it, right?
Who is the culprit?
I'll tell you the culprit. You, Gino.
What? Is this a joke? I don't know any mysterious Pokemon. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, you do. It's Kecleon, and it's right beside you.
Boo.
Oh, the mask!
Is this some kind of joke? I don't know this Pokemon. And what is the mask doing here?
Still trying to play innocent, aren't you? Tell him what we know, Tim.
What was Gino's objective?
Gino, you boarded this ship for a reason. To achieve your goal, isn't that right?
I don't know what you mean. I came for a vacation, not to achieve a goal.
You sure about that? I think the reason you're here is for the secret auction.
A secret auction? What are you talking about?
Right here's the proof. A list of all the items offered. It has the Henri Brothers recipe book. Coincidence? This is what you really wanted, isn't it? Do you remember what you said earlier? You were close to recreating the recipes of the Henri Brothers? Recipes that were lost forever? That was a lie. You were counting on getting the recipe book, weren't you?
What was I supposed to do, huh? I ran out of ideas for new menus. I need to amaze my customers, and that's a lot of pressure, all right?
Gino, why? You were a genius chef. I never expected you to do something like this.
No matter how talented you are, you'll get rusty if you stop trying to improve. Back to washing dishes for you. So Gino was the culprit, huh? All right, I guess that case is closed.
Gino was the culprit. We solved the case of the suitcase, but there's still more for us to do. We'll have to infiltrate the auction if we want to catch Keith.
I didn't expect there to be a secret auction on this ship.
I doubt I could get in, wearing a hoodie.
You know what? I'll go investigate. I brought a dress for conducting the interviews.
What? I can't let you go alone. It's too dangerous.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to getting scoops.
I don't know. If only we could get past the dress code.
It sounds like it's a suit you need. Maybe my husband's jacket would work for you?
Are you sure? But it must be very special to you.
Oh, it's fine. I'm happy to help you out.
That's so nice of you.
Lucky you, Tim.
Sorry for the wait. I'm ready to go.
Wow. Looking good, Amelia. Tim, look.
You look really great, Amelia.
Thanks, Tim. You look pretty sharp, too.
That's nice to hear, huh? The suit's more classy than you are, but hey.
Oh, you're a very handsome young man. Oh yes, Pikachu, this is for you.
Huh? What's that? Ooh.
Pikachu, a tie. Miss Rose, thank you so much.
We're all set. Now let's go capture Keith. So just like that, check it out, guys. I got me a suit. Tim's looking fresh. Tim's got himself his lady. And we got Pikachu with the little green bow tie. That's super awesome. I think we're ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. We got to go explore the auction. All right, she's ready to go as well. We'll talk to her beforehand, make sure she knows what the deal is. You know, she's got to know what's going on. We're ready to head on out to the auction.
Well, what do you think? Who's the classy one now?
I hope that bow tie isn't too tight for him.
No problem. It's all in the name of fashion.
Crocker.
Huh?
Crocker, Crocker.
Oh, what's up? Is there some kind of problem?
Crock, Crock. Crocker, Crocker, Crocker.
What are you talking about? Why would you say I look shady? It's not true. You're very rude.
Crock.
These goons wouldn't know style if it hit him over the head. Tim, show him our tickets.
Here you are.
Yes, sir, thank you. Yes, very good. Please put these on once you're inside. Crocker. Crocker.